Are we live?
We're live.
Hi, Dan. Happy Friday. And welcome, everyone, to the TC Show, formerly Beans. I'm Shelly Van. This is my co-host, Dan. How are we doing today?
We're good. We're good. I'm excited to be back in the new year. We had been discussing behind the scenes what we wanted to do this year with content, and I think, we had a good run on Beans. We did some good things. We had, some fun times, but we're trying to refocus, rebrand, and put together, I think, a little bit more market-focused and trading-focused, trading and investing-focused show. Still covering crypto, but I think a little bit more on brand with Tasty.
And actionable.
Whatever
things to do. Activities. So
Yeah.
much room for activities, Dan.
Okay, that's a buzzword. That actionable buzzword is thrown around, and I think what they just mean is like copy trading, or like things that you can actually just copy us and do, or like things you can take.
Right. Learn from, like, actionable items. Like, hey, with what we've taught you, you can go do this stuff. It doesn't always have to be copying directly.
I'm just here to make money, so hopefully you guys are making money too.
All right. Well, with that, cheers to everyone making money, and Happy New Year, everybody. I see Dino, Larry, Sale, Laura Tavares. That's my mom. What up, Mom?
Hey, Mom.
Jay, thank you all for being here. Good morning. How is everybody's 2026 so far? Is it, it's snowy here. How was your commute?
Horrible.
Yeah?
I think the 2007 Honda Civic is not the snow vehicle.
Not it for the winter in
Do you
Chicago?
think? I don't think I would survive in Montana with a.
No. They don't even salt the roads out there. It's like
I would need
need some clearance.
I need a GMC whatever 1500 GMC Sierra.
Ooh.
Isn't that what you drove?
No, I had a big F-150, 4-door.
Kind of badass.
I know. It was pretty great.
You downgraded once you moved to Chicago.
It's true.
You have a Toyota Hyundai.
Yeah. I like my little Elantra.
It's nice.
I just got new tires so that hopefully I can get through the winter.
Did you buy it straight up, or?
Yeah. And I didn't. Actually, no. I got it on Carvana.
Really?
Shopping in my pajamas. This is not an endorsement, but it could be, because I would do that again. Car shopping from your bed in pajamas is the way to go.
Wait, but I don't did you buy it straight cash, or did you finance it?
I financed it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, it was so easy. Like, never got out of my pajamas. And then it was delivered to my door. You have a week to drive it around, make sure you like it. Because if
Do
there's
you have
any
to pay up front?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I had all my paperwork locked in and everything, but you have a week to decide, is it for you?
Like it.
Yeah. So
Interesting.
yeah,
My brother-in-law
it has been a long time. What up, Gary? And ALK225. I want to say that's maybe Apsy.
What's up, Apsy?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Different handle.
Someone new?
Or someone new. Either way, hello and welcome. What were you going to say? Sorry.
Oh, no, I was just going to say my brother-in-law is a general manager of a car dealership, and so if I buy something, it's probably just going to be through him.
Mm-hmm.
But it's looking like I'm going to have to get there at some point, because I don't think I'm going to last with the Honda Civic in the snow.
Yeah.
It's all right.
That's all right. You made it. Well done.
Yeah.
I've been lucky. I've beaten the snow every morning because I get here so early.
You are very dedicated in that way. I'm basically late every single day, and you're 3 hours early because you work out and stuff.
That gym routine, man. I'm locked in. Locked in. All right. We have some exciting news to discuss because crypto's always exciting. There's always something happening. Although the markets have been pretty sideways, the news, there are things to discuss. Where are we going first, Dan?
Well, we got a new format of a show. I think we're going to cover a lot more specific to the markets and news in crypto as opposed to deep Web3 things, although we'll still save time for that. So today on the show, we're going to be covering Coinbase and crypto regulation bill, because that was announced this week that it was postponed. We'll get into the Bitcoin price strength and the quantum compute threat, which is always something that people toss around when price goes sideways or, Bitcoin falls out of favor. But we'll see kind of what people are talking about there. And then CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, expanded their regulated crypto derivatives offering. So they're offering a bunch of new tokens that you could trade futures on. So we'll discuss that a little bit. Are you a big futures trader?
No. In fact, it would be a fun experiment to do that one time for my first time.
I think I'm gonna. Yeah, we should actually.
Yeah.
We need to do that.
I'll just stumble my way through, but everybody can hold my hand. I hope.
See, I'm the exact opposite of I think what most people at Tasty do. They're trading and whatever, and I'm I am a long-term investor, I guess. I don't know. They hate that, but.
I'm either I'm a combination of long-term holding and volatility trading, but so yeah, I don't really dabble. I've never traded an option before. Terrible thing to say here, but I'm learning.
It's not that fun.
That's a terrible thing to say.
It's very fun.
So much fun. I wouldn't know. I'm gonna learn.
I don't think I think I've been profitable on 1% of my options trades. Must just not be good at it.
Well, then I don't want you to be my teacher. I'll ask Ryan.
You can ask Ryan. Ryan's a big brain. He knows all the math and stuff.
Big brain and rage bait. That's what I've nicknamed Dan and Ryan.
I tried getting him to agree to that title for that new show, and he just doesn't like it.
Yeah.
And I'm like
Pinky in the Brain.
But that's true. That's what it is.
Simpleton, you idiot. I would love it. But anyway, all right, let's get on with it. So, the Coinbase pushback causes the Clarity Act to be postponed. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so I think from what I can tell, Coinbase pulled support for the bill. This was something we covered earlier on Tasty Live, where there was a ruling yesterday that they were going to do a markup. And apparently it passed the Republican side of the House, but they needed Democratic support or bipartisan support to sign it into law. And because of some of the markups that the Democrats made, specifically around stablecoin rewards and how they weren't, big incumbent banks were lobbying against stablecoin rewards, essentially paying yield on stablecoin deposits.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so apparently they were trying to leave that out of the bill, and there was some issues around who was the regulatory authority, which was between the CFTC and SEC.
Mm-hmm.
So Coinbase didn't agree to what they were marking up in the bill, and they pulled their support, so they decided to postpone ruling on it. So
I think they were also trying to label a lot of cryptocurrencies as securities and lean more into the SEC versus CFTC for regulation.
Right, yeah, I think it was because of that Coinbase just didn't want to agree to it.
Well, it makes sense that banks would push back on that. I don't have anything in a traditional savings account anymore. I have everything in stablecoin earning yield.
Right.
Because there's no competition.
Right. And also the other thing
The other
thing that I was thinking is you could still earn yield on your stablecoin. You could just deposit it in Aave. You know what I mean? I know that most normal people, they hold it at Coinbase, they kind of view that as a bank.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're deep into DeFi, you can just hold it in a wallet and deposit it into Aave and earn 3-4%.
We need to go over how to do that.
We could do that, yeah.
Because you say that everybody should know this, or everybody knows how to do this. Well,
all right, well, I'm taking a look I just want to take a look because Coinbase sold off pretty heavily on this news.
Mm-hmm.
So if we take a look at the daily chart, I'm here on TradingView showing Coinbase stock. You can see that it's just trending down, right? So yeah, sold off pretty hard. This big red candle here. We'll see what happens. I'm probably going to buy a little bit of Coinbase because I don't think it's that big of a deal. But yeah.
I don't view this as anything scary long term. I think get it done right rather than pass something that's like a flawed bill or going to set us up for more hiccups or holdbacks moving forward. So I think it's great that Coinbase is like speaking up on behalf of crypto and pushing innovation forward, in that we can all agree that regulation is necessary, but there needs to be a balance between like protection and stifling innovation. So striking that balance is not going to be easy, but I think the delay is actually a good sign.
Yeah. It's really funny because you read like mainstream news and analysts say they're viewing it as negative, or like, whatever, viewing it as negative for crypto, but crypto native firms are like, and even like DeFi proponents are like, this is good. We'd rather have a good bill than a bill that has terrible outcomes for the industry. So, from what I can tell, there was pretty heavy lobbying from incumbent banks. So I think, they are trying to carve out or protect their, business, which makes sense. But also I would kind of expect them to begin adopting stablecoins and probably adopting some of this, because I don't see why it shouldn't happen. But yeah, so Coinbase sold off yesterday on the news, took a pretty big dive down from about 250. It's trading at 242. Keep an eye on that. Might be time to, scale into it a little bit. I'm certainly looking at it, and I think other one is Circle that we'll have to pay attention to and just see kind of what happens there.
Ooh.
Circle's down at 70. So I began buying this at 100 thinking, look at this chart. This is just classic late cycle IPO hype. And now it's sitting in the 70s, and see what happens.
I'm going to add that to, well, I think that's already on my watch list at Tasty, but I'm definitely going to look into that. Circle and Coinbase. All right, what else we got in the news? We've got, okay, which one first? Quantum threat with BTC or the derivatives at CME?
Let's do quantum threat.
Okay. Not crypto related, but I've gone down a deep rabbit hole of quantum, like just science, mechanics, physics, all of it. And so I'm excited about all of this. The threat, though, is the thought that with quantum computing getting more advanced, at what pace does it become a threat to Bitcoin's cryptography? And I think the biggest takeaway, because I've seen some institutions pull out of Bitcoin and rotate into gold based on this, but it's not indicative of like a near-term threat. It's more long-term positioning. And just like in any TradFi space in cybersecurity, it's, as the nefarious actors get more advanced, the hackers, so does the security side. So it's just this constant balance. And so we know we're 10, 20 years away from quantum computing catching up, that we've got all this time to secure Bitcoin and crypto in general. So again, it's nothing to be worried about right now.
This is new FUD. It's like new old FUD, right? Like all these haters are going to come up with something new. I certainly think it is an existential risk to Bitcoin, but I don't know that this is like you said, it's probably decades away.
Yeah.
That there's actually legitimate, real, concern, and by that time, I think
security will have caught up.
Right.
And I think that's just philosophically the way the world works. There's always balance.
The news article on this says, in a significant move to future-proof the world's largest cryptocurrency, Project 11 has successfully secured $20 million in Series A funding to develop quantum-resistant solutions for the Bitcoin network. This substantial investment...
Do you want to share that on your screen?
Sure.
Just so people can reference the article if they want to read it.
Where was I?
Sorry.
This substantial investment underscores a growing urgency within the crypto industry to address a potential existential threat posed by advancing quantum computing technology. The funding round, which included participation from Coinbase Ventures and Quant Notion, values a specialized cryptography firm. Okay, so they're raising money for solutions to the Bitcoin network's issue with quantum computing. So I think that's kind of the main point here is we're trying to view this as something where people in the Bitcoin community are aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they know it's on the horizon. They know that security cryptography has to catch up, and they're doing something about it apparently. So
People way smarter than us.
Yeah. Quantum computing leverages the principles of quantum mechanics to process information in ways fundamentally different from classical computers. While promising for fields like medicine and materials, this power poses a unique risk to current public key cryptography. So all of the, I guess, like for non-nerds, and I don't know anything about cryptography, but for non-nerds out there, apparently the current public-private cryptography that most organizations or blockchains use or Bitcoin uses is not quantum secure. So I think on top of Bitcoin, there's also probably risk for governments and security firms and intelligence firms.
Mm-hmm.
So new technology coming up. I don't know how close or far away we are from actual real usage of it.
Okay, I have to go on a tiny nerdy tangent.
All right.
Because hi Scott, and we do need to address chat because Gary has asked why can't I get a CD-based loan through my local bank? Yeah, coin through my local bank. And then Gary again, did I read that Ethereum crew is working on this quantum issue already? Maybe. But no. So they fed, I don't know. Do you know what the Fibonacci sequence is?
Yeah.
It's like what runs the entire universe. It's
like a naturally occurring mathematical.
Yeah,
method.
like the pattern on a pine cone, the pattern on a pineapple, the pattern of a hurricane. Everything about life as we know it follows this Fibonacci sequence. So they fed that into a quantum computer, Google's quantum computer. And what typically happens when you're dealing with a quantum computer is it decays really fast, and that's what they just can't they don't know how to power it correctly. When they fed in the Fibonacci sequence, something very interesting happened. It didn't decay. And what they discovered mathematically, they were calling like a time crystal. And I was like, oh, okay, what?
Sounds like something out of a video game.
I know. And so this time crystal, this is way far off of my realm of expertise or education or intelligence, but from what I understood, it was like this is a new state of time, just how like matter as we know it has like solid, liquid, gas, plasma. Time has different states.
Okay.
So it's not just linear.
Oh, interesting.
So I'm like, oh my gosh. So these time crystals, they were forming like, again, mathematically. And so yeah, just philosophical like rabbit hole I am currently burrowing in, like understanding the universe.
All right, well, I just asked AI
Okay.
to explain to me like I'm 5 quantum computing and mechanics.
Okay.
So it
Share your
says
screen. You are. Okay.
It is. Quantum mechanics is the rule book for how the tiniest things in the universe behave, and quantum computers are special machines that use those tiny weird rules to do certain tricks very fast. Think of it like learning the secret game that atoms play, then building a supercalculator that plays the game with them. Okay. Tiny ruled rules, quantum mechanics. Quantum mechanics is about the very tiny pieces of stuff, things smaller than atoms, like electrons and the light they use to talk to each other. Down in this tiny world, things can act like both little balls and wavy water at the same time, which is very different from toys and balls you see every day. Imagine, okay, coin mid-flip. Imagine you flip a coin and freeze it in the air. While it spins, you can think of it as heads and tails at the same time until it lands. A quantum thing, like an electron or a qubit, can be a mix of different choices at once, like here and there or 0 and 1 together until someone checks it.
Until it's observed.
Okay.
So reality isn't anything until it is observed.
It's hurting my brain.
It's awesome because there's this whole, again, I'm going down this like manifestation, like I'm a witch and I can create things out of thin air or quantum leap into a different reality. And oh, yes, Gary, it does sound like a Marvel movie. But I'm just so excited because, again, we can talk about AI and the good and the bad and all of it. But I think with AI advancing as fast as it is, we're able to learn so much faster. And we're like really quickly beginning to understand things that were, you know, sci-fi only. And now it's like, wait a minute. This is actually kind of making sense. Have you seen the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once?
No.
Oh my gosh. Watch that. It's so good.
Okay.
But it's like parallel universes.
Interesting.
Like the Spider-Man movie where he was in the multiverse. Marvel covered the multiverse quite a bit. Like
Okay.
There's these parallel universes. But yeah, we could go down quite a conversation. So how do we invest in the multiverse?
Well, I think that before I get to that, I just want to say why quantum computers are special. Because qubits can be in superposition and entangled, quantum computer can try many paths in a puzzle all at once instead of one by one. This makes them very good for certain hard problems like breaking big secret codes or helping design new medicines, though they are still being built and tested.
Mm-hmm. So, we're very, very early when it comes to quantum computing and getting them to even work. So, when it comes to Bitcoin, there is so much time in between it being a threat to Bitcoin that, in my opinion, I'm not worried with my investment in Bitcoin at this time.
So these stocks have been pretty big in the news, but I kind of view them as sort of like, not frauds, but like, what are you looking at?
Gary just said, I think Shelley's hoping for Thor and his muscles. I won't lie, he's hot. No argument. Doctor Strange should be showing up soon. Mm-hmm.
IonQ, trapped ion. So IonQ, D-Wave Quantum, Rigetti Computing, Quantum Computing Incorporated, Zap, like these are all just quantum computing like startups, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But then there's big tech companies that have these programs, which is like IBM, Alphabet, Microsoft.
Which all of those stocks have performed quite well.
Intel,
in the last
NVIDIA,
year.
Honeywell, Quantum, other public players, yeah, so like you could either buy the startup ones or you could just invest with the big tech ones that have quantum programs. So doesn't really, I don't really think about that in relation to Bitcoin, but certainly something that people are aware of and working on. Seems like we're a long way away from this being like
an actual threat.
Public or yeah.
Excuse me.
Or if they're using it on like research right now, I guess.
Well, there's always somebody in the dark web using things for nefarious reasons.
Yeah, but I think you need like billions of dollars in investment to even like train one of these things.
Oh, Dan, do you think all billionaires are really good people?
I don't know. I don't know why they would need to use the dark web.
All right, we have digressed. What else is in the news? Oh, the CME expands regulated crypto derivatives. What do they do? Cardano. Let me find my link. What does this mean to you as more of a TradFi investor?
I don't trade futures, so I don't know why I would also trade like why would they choose Cardano, Link, and Stellar? Like those are like that doesn't even make any sense to me. But I guess from a standpoint of adoption, it's good that there's regulated futures and the CME is expanding this. CME futures crypto futures did post record volumes in 2025, but toward the end of the year, interest did fall. So maybe they're just looking to expand regulated access to these tokens. I don't know. Like, I don't think anybody I don't know anybody that trades the CME futures products for crypto. It's all perps or Coinbase derivatives or other Binance derivatives, centralized exchanges. Yeah. So there's nothing there that excites me particularly, but maybe it's good for bigger traders. I don't know. What about you?
just validation, I guess, that, you know, crypto in general is an institutional asset class. I don't trade these products either, but I think it's always good for the overall space to see new options for exposure to the market without having to actually buy the underlying asset. So
I think it expands access and liquidity.
Mm-hmm.
You need futures. If you're holding spot, you could sell the futures and do like carry trades. So it expands access to that on other tokens. At Tasty, we offer these tokens, so, you know, maybe there's more strategies you can run with it.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea, you know, I don't know.
Excuse me. Gary said he trades futures, but these have very low liquidity and can't trade options on them.
Well, that's the thing is, like, I think there's low liquidity in general on the CME for crypto futures. So
interesting. Can you trade futures in your account?
Yeah.
At Tasty?
Yeah.
What accounts can trade futures? You have to have a margin account?
Margin account.
Yeah.
I wonder if these are on Tasty right now. Look at my account. Here, I'm gonna go to your screen real quick.
Don't share too much, Dan. All red.
Yep.
-2. I was like, ugh, ouch.
I've just been buying whatever you call it. I've just been automating $50 buys of like Link and stuff. So.
Oh gosh, I bought Link like near the top, and I've just been holding. So that one hurts. I'm really excited about my Uniswap position though. I bought in pretty low during these last dips. I mean, it's low. I think it's still low right now. Where's Uni? It's yeah, it's still low. It's at 520. So I've got a decent position in there.
All right.
I'm happy with.
Are these listed right now? Nope.
I can't see. Your screen's too tiny for me.
I mean, I don't think we actually list them in the platform, so.
I have to sneeze, and this is going to be really loud if it happens.
I'll mute your. I can mute your mic.
Okay. I think it's just gonna sit in my face. Gary said, I experimented with selling MET futures against the ETH that I owned as a way to hedge a bit.
Okay.
Where are you selling or buying and selling futures, Gary? Is it through Tasty? So yeah, speaking of futures and how to hedge bets, is it time to look at Kalshi?
Yeah, we can look at prediction markets.
It was Gary who brought up an interesting conversation in the Discord. If you're not in our Discord, jump in. It is the Tasty Live Discord, and Tasty Crypto has its own channel in there. But jump into the Tasty Live server for all sorts of good conversations and ways to connect with the whole Tasty ecosystem here. That said, overall, how do you feel about prediction markets? I've heard you say some funny things off air.
I mean, I don't know. I guess, like, for me, the fun part is I like trading sports on them. Like, it's fun to, I think, pay attention to the game and maybe, like, take some small bets. Like, I'm not putting thousands of dollars on this stuff. I don't particularly feel like I have any inside information on, like, the Bitcoin price today at 5 p.m. Although I guess you could use that to hedge something else you're doing. So as far as I know, like 95% of the volume for this is on sports betting, but there's other interesting things like economics and politics and, culture and, the like. So I think they can be useful for people that are looking for market participants that are looking for hedges or ways to express different views, but I think it also is gambling in some ways.
Yeah.
They view it as like a event futures contract, so it's not under like sportsbook gambling or gambling commissions, but I think it's somewhat similar.
Yeah.
So I'm a fan of them. Like, I don't think they should be like outlawed or anything, but I don't know how you regulate insider trading on it, because like the whole point, it basically incentivizes insider trading. Like, you basically wouldn't be, if there wasn't insiders placing bets, you wouldn't have like fair markets on the outcomes, right? So like that's where I don't really understand how you regulate it properly.
Yeah, I never understood that either. Like, when people are betting on how many tweets Elon's going to put out in a month, I'm like, what's stopping Elon from just buying that contract and then tweeting accordingly? So, or, that's a silly example, but same concept.
So I found this one that we were going over yesterday. When will Bitcoin cross 100K again? Before February 2026, before March 2026, before April 2026. So it's interesting because there's a 50-50 chance before February 26, but as you get to March and April, it obviously gets higher.
Do you know how to read that chart? I don't know what I'm looking at.
This?
Yeah.
The green is before April, the blue is before March, the black is before February.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So, it is pricing in that it seems like Bitcoin is going to cross 100K again. Maybe we'll do it in next couple weeks.
Hovering around 95.
Yeah.
So not.
I mean, I would bet on it before March, I think. When I do this, I usually go in and do limit orders, and I try and, place under the market. So 10 contracts at 67 cents, cost including a fee of 16 cents is $6.86. Payout is $10 if it hits. So $3, not quite, not too bad of a payoff, but yeah, that's usually what I do, is I try and get better prices on, and I limit into these. This doesn't seem like a bad bet, because I do think Bitcoin does kind of pop above 100K before retracing. I don't think it goes to all-time highs, but I would give it March. I don't know that I would take the 50-50 bet on it before February, although it could happen. So maybe like, no on February, yes before March would be a way to play it. You don't use these at all, do you?
Not yet.
Okay.
I've been holding myself back. There's a little bit of a gambler in me, Dan, if you haven't picked that up.
Yeah.
It runs pretty strong in my genes, too. My grandfather was quite a gambler.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Like
poker player
or dice. Craps. Okay. Yeah, muscle memory. He used to just be like, whew. He was good. Like, but throughout my childhood, he was like multimillionaire, bankrupt, multimillionaire, bankrupt. So yeah,
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Quite the character. So I think I'm self-awareness. I'm like, just rein it in. Like you, I would be like, okay, I'm gonna play with $100.
Like, I just do it for entertainment. I'm not trying to like leverage the mortgage on it or whatever.
Yeah, no.
I don't like. I think it's fun, but I don't. I feel like I'm being. See, the thing with casinos and that type of stuff with me is, I'm like way more interested in buying the, like, I want to be the casino as opposed to like thinking I have some type of skill that I can win.
Right.
And like, Vegas doesn't do anything for me. Like, it's not.
Well, and the thing I love about Kalshi is you can sell before the outcome.
It's more. It feels like trading.
Exactly, because, for example, my 21st birthday, we went to the to the boat, and I went in with like $50, and single mom at the time. Okay, so like $50 was a lot, and I put it into a machine. I'm up to like 180 and I'm like, I'm done. I'm ready to leave. Like, but everybody who was there for my birthday was still playing. So I ended up staying and then broke even or lost a few bucks. So then I was like, well, that was lame. I could have been in and out and profitable. So I do have the discipline, but it does, like, I feel it in my bones. But with Kalshi...
I'll tell you a funny story. Go ahead, I'll tell you a funny story.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, I love that with Kalshi, you can exit your position at any time. You don't have to wait until it resolves to an outcome.
Right.
So that is intriguing to me. And the Grand Puppeteer. Is that Jose? I think
so.
Maybe. Good morning and Happy New Year. And Meta Tiger's here. What up, homie? Hope you're well. And also Happy New Year. Sorry, go ahead. What's your funny story?
Okay, so I went to the Dominican Republic on a vacation once, and these all-inclusive resorts, I don't know if anyone's been to them, they have casinos in them. So you could play like blackjack. So I think it was probably like 20, 21. And I got to a blackjack table, and I was sitting to the left of some like Russian guy, like some old Russian guy.
Okay.
Or like, I don't know. Yeah, he was in a weird, or he was just like old and drunk.
Okay.
And so he like, it comes around to him, and as he goes to hit, he passes out drunk on the table and hits and gets like, I don't know, like an 8 or 6 or something.
Okay.
And then the next card came for me, and I was sitting at like 11. I hit, and I got like a 9, so I got 20, and I won. So it's like, if he didn't hit, pass out drunk and hit, I would have probably not gotten what I got and lost. So I made like 50, 100 bucks and left. But like, it was so funny because I have it, like I see it still clear as day. Like the people at the resort like pulled up a wheelchair and just wheeled them off.
Oh gosh.
And I was like, I was like young too. I was like, what is happening?
Yeah, impressionable.
But anyways, I won there. But,
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh yeah, it's a terrible combination, alcohol and gambling. Like,
I don't want to get dark, but I read that gambling is one of the worst addictions for like men, because like that's like a silent addiction. Because like with drugs or alcohol, you can kind of see it, but if like unless you're paying attention to people's bank account, like.
Well, and it's so accessible now.
Yeah.
That's what freaks me out. I'm like, you can go to the gas station and there's slot machines in there. The laundromat. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
So when I was a kid, it was like compartmentalized into like, okay, you had to like go somewhere to get to a casino. Now it's just everywhere.
I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not like the moral police or anything, but I also am like.
Well, that's kind of where I'm on the fence with Kalshi too. Like, ooh, this is very.
Yeah, dumb luck win for sure.
Like very accessible, which isn't always a good thing. Again, if you have the addiction, because that is like an actual illness. So get support if you need it. No shame.
I think I'm too logical about it. Like I can't just like enjoy the rush. I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, and it bothers me. You know what I mean? Like when I went to Vegas for a bachelor party and like gambled a little bit, but I was like, no, this isn't like that exciting to me. Like the place is cool, like the resorts are cool, whatever. But like being on the floor trying to get like I don't know. My brother-in-law's a big gambler, and I'm just like, it doesn't do a lot for me because that's like I'd rather invest in the casino. Like I'd rather like be the.
Well, I think that's why like these microcap tokens are so exciting. Meme coins are proper gambling. But like when you are getting into projects early and you can see the potential, it's like, ooh, okay, it's a gamble.
But that's what I mean.
More of like, that's where I get the endorphin rush.
But also you're somewhat doing research because you like have inside information almost.
Right.
Because you're paying attention, not inside information like illegally, but inside information in the asymmetric information, right? Because like you're in the Discord and you're, reading messages from the founder or the builders of the project. That's kind of like, that's what I talk about all the time when people are asking me like, how do I do well in crypto? It's like one of two ways. You either just automate your investment into Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, and maybe take your shots on some other stuff and leave it alone, or you go deep in and you research and you try and pay attention. Like, I think just buying shit you see on Twitter without any like
Actual research.
yeah or understanding. I think that's just a recipe for failure.
Yeah.
So
I'm with Ben. The only thing I enjoy about a casino is the buffet. They do have really good food usually.
do you ever go out to the ones in Indiana?
Mm-mm.
Neither do I don't.
When I was living in Arizona, I used to go to a couple of them out there. And again, it was like, okay, I'm going to play with $100 and then I'm going to go eat. Because that was all about the food.
They have like shows and stuff. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
it's entertainment, right?
Mhm.
It's not.
Well, and especially in Arizona, it's like, oh, air conditioning.
Yeah.
Because it's hot.
Yeah.
What do you want to do today? Let's go hang out at the casino, eat some food, and potentially win some money. And I'm such a noob. I sat down at this one, and they're so fast. And I'm like, ugh, like having an epileptic experience just because it's like too much, too fast. And I was like, I don't even know what's happening. Like, I don't know how to play. And the guy next to me, he was like looking at me like, keep going. And I was like, he's like, look how much you're winning. And then I was like, oh, you know when you hit like the whatever the special game is or whatever, and it just like keeps going, like 50 free spins or whatever, and it just keeps going. I was like, oh, look at that. And he was like, keep going. And I'm like, this is working because I'm an idiot and I have no idea what's happening. As soon as I started to understand it, I was like, I gotta leave because now it's not gonna work. But yeah, it can be fun.
Yeah, it can be. I'm probably not the person to go to the casino with though.
Yeah. No, I am not fun. I'm like, I want to be in and out or like, but all right. So all that to say, Kalshi, kind of like a casino, can be fun, but you can do it more in a more educated, logical way.
Right.
And exit your position whenever you want, which is really interesting.
So I am looking at, we covered the crypto legislation earlier. I'm looking at, will crypto market structure legislation become law? And it has it like before April, before May, before 2027. And the odds took a big dump, you know, over the last week or so. So I think people saw this coming because if you look January 13th, the ruling wasn't until yesterday, or the postponement wasn't until yesterday. You see like this big dump.
Yeah.
So I think it definitely gives you some information beforehand. So, yeah, it didn't. And interesting enough, it didn't really move that much when it was postponed. I guess before April it did, or before May. Yeah, before May and April it did. But
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll pay attention to this to see when that legislation's coming. I don't know. Before March, 5%.
Are you going to place any bets?
No.
No?
Should I?
Maybe.
Maybe I'll do before 2027.
That's what Kalshi's missing, a buffet.
Kalshi should comp you. That's what
Comp like your DoorDash.
yeah,
Or-
like that's what DraftKings does, where if you're a high roller on DraftKings, they'll like buy you tickets to like the Bears playoff game.
Nice. Nice. Oh, Jose, likewise. We missed all of you. Dan and I have been, what have we been up to?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Shelly's been doing a lot of work. I haven't. I just been chilling.
It's nice.
Yeah.
All right. I have talked about the Rally app before.
Okay.
Okay, it was formerly Floor. It's the app that I connected my One Wallet to, and it like tells me when things move, and that's the only reason sometimes I'm paying attention, because it's like, oh, this went really far down or really far up. I got a notification the other day that DRB was up like 108%, and I was like, oh, interesting, because I bought DRB, which is Debt Relief Bot, in like March, maybe. I think I bought it on Beans.
Okay.
And shout out to Gary, because it was Gary who got us into DRB.
No, I think it was Jerry.
Jerry. Sorry.
Jerry did.
It was Jerry, not Gary.
I'm gonna pull up the chart on TradingView, but if you want to show anything, you can. Wow, look at this.
I'm saying.
When did you buy it?
a long time ago. Probably at the top over
August,
there. So I
yeah.
have recovered. I'm not, I think I'm like $15 up, but it was almost down to like nothing. And so I was like, oh, look at that. If you hold long enough, sometimes it pays off.
Look at this candle. This is insane.
Do you know why that candle happened?
No.
It's because James Wynn tweeted about DRB, and so we can go to that tweet.
Do you have the tweet up?
I do.
Okay.
This is one of them. He's been tweeting quite a bit, and I'm not advocating or saying that I trust anything he says, but
That's what I mean. Like, who is this person? Like, this person has no credibility. They lost like $300 million on like trading future.
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't know.
So anyway, Grok is now a crypto millionaire, literally the first AI to become a crypto millionaire. You can't make this up. All because of DRB, which is Grok's first and last proposed meme coin launched via banker bot. Rug proof. I don't know about that, but if you support Elon, X, Grok, and Base, this is one of the strongest and funniest narratives. People like to send amazing narratives that they know will ultimately get mass attention and mind share. So I don't know where the actual tweet is, but I think he said it's going to go to like $1 billion market cap or something, which I think would put it at like a penny. And so I'm not buying more, but I'm going to hold my little bag and see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite crazy what will drive these candles. Is our Wi-Fi down?
I have no idea.
What just happened?
The Wi-Fi is weird over on this side, though. Okay, I'm getting...
I think we're okay. Yeah, it's okay, but I don't know why this isn't working. Watch, he got banned on Twitter. That would be hilarious.
They have been messing with the
Or maybe X went down. That would be
X
funny.
probably went down. Let me check the... Anybody watching on X?
Let me see. What is our stream doing?
X is not working.
That tracks.
Okay.
Well, I'm so glad I'm shilling DRB, which is very closely connected to X. But in any case, that token is interesting to look at if you want to join us in the trenches, or join me in the trenches to watch what happens there. What else do we have, Dan? Were you going to place a CME derivatives trade?
I don't know how to access them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know why. I guess...
Oh, yeah, look at that. X is very down. All right. Wah, wah. Where's our sound effects? Oh, amateurs. See?
Here.
The buttons are facing the wrong way. Did you do the womp womp?
Yeah.
All right. I'm satisfied. What other charts should we be looking at? You got any alpha?
Not anything fun like that, but I've been buying a little bit of like the DeFi coins. I bought Aave when it got killed on the their vote. They had like a governance issue, and it dropped down to like 130, under 140, and it's recovered to 170. So
Nice.
was trading that, but no, not really.
Nice.
I don't really, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, okay, here we go. X is not working. Yeah. Missing the wheel and trivia questions. That's good feedback.
Okay.
We can bring that back. I need to do a deep dive into why that tool started giving me quite a headache. So maybe I'll reach out to them and be like, fix it. Fix it immediately so that we can get it back up and running. Because that is fun.
Yeah, if there's anything you guys want to see or have us cover, feel free to drop it here or in the Discord or email us or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And as for the TC token, more news will be coming. We can't share anything just yet, and I know everybody's being really patient, but so are we. We have to be. So, the rebrand of the show is the first move, which I'm excited about. I think perhaps we need new backgrounds.
Maybe. I like these.
I like these too. Maybe we have multiple backgrounds, Dan. Maybe these will be our home backgrounds and we get new ones for in studio.
I mean, can we get the company to pay for it?
Yes, of course. I missed the wheel too, but then it was for X users. The wheel is actually for everyone. If I can get it working again, the wheel is for anybody who comments. So I'm going to write that down in my big New Year, new notebook, which everybody's making fun of me for. But this is a big multi-chapter notebook, and I'm obsessed with it. I'm so organized, but it is heavy. I noticed that when I bring my backpack in, I'm like, oh yeah, I feel the weight. Did you have to climb the stairs the other day?
No, I had the attendant use like the freight elevator and bring us up.
They like manually hoisted you up?
No, they have like a key and like overrides the whole thing.
Because somebody was like, oh yeah, they can manually get you up. I'm like, seriously, like a pulley system?
Yeah.
Manually? Oh yeah, no, I was just coming out of the gym and they're like, oh yeah, the elevators are down, you have to take the stairs. And I was like...
I was making a joke. I was like, somebody hacked you guys, right? And they're like, yeah, I don't think this is a high value target. And I was like, I don't know. A lot of people can't get to work.
I didn't even know where the stairs like spit you out up here.
Like right behind the
right behind the front
secretary desk. Yeah.
Yeah, and so Tori was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, like all this working out, I'm so out of breath. Like that was intense. But I'm carrying all my stuff and this fat notebook. All right, it's on my list officially.
All right.
To get the wheel back next week.
Okay.
So, Secret Book of 2026. Yes. I need more stickers. But, all right, I think we're going to call it a wrap.
Okay.
Thank you all for being here for the first episode of the rebranded TC show. We'll be back next week with the wheel. What else? Anything good happening this weekend?
Bears are playing the Rams if you're a Chicago fan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a Buffalo Bills fan, so pray that they beat the Denver Broncos.
Are you doing any Kalshi bets on these games?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't bet on my own team.
You should tweet it out
I don't bet on my own team.
so we can follow what you're doing.
Okay, I can.
I'm going to a roller derby this weekend.
Oh, you are? Tell me about that.
Our coworker, Danny, she's on the
I don't know
roller
who that
derby.
is.
She does our CRM stuff.
Oh, she does our CRM stuff? When's the last time
Jack.
they sent a CRM message out?
Well, okay, to be fair. Whoa, Dan's getting feisty. No, she's on the CRM team and recently became our point of contact.
Okay.
So Danny is on the roller derby team, and so I'm going to their tournament this weekend. And I've never been to a roller derby, so I'm really geeked out on it.
That sounds cool.
I'm excited.
Good for
It'll
her.
be fun.
That sounds really fun.
So yeah.
Awesome. All right. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Have a good weekend. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next week on Friday at 9 a.m.